So apart from the faith for your guru, when you were studying as well as working, you must be in a lot of pressure. So how did you come out of that? Like, how did you manage the job and working in the evening, studying for next licenses? Or
Yeah, I think, at certain point, I became very much passionate about this subject. I started liking it very much also. And as I said, I have always enjoyed working with people. This particular profession gave me an opportunity to be in touch with people more. And as you see the feedback from them, hey, I really like the way you said, because of you I could do this and all that kind of thing. I think I get more motivated. And then when you are motivated, when you are passionate about achieving or getting something, you find time, you find ways.
Right.
It's always there. If you're interested in getting something, you will find ways. And again, I had 2 children. My wife has always been home, taking care of them. And if she wouldn't be at the home front, I wouldn't be able to do things that I did or I do being out of home.
Right.
So we have believed in that philosophy of someone making home, someone bringing money. I do understand, and this has been a very, it's a debating issue in my mind. I see now my both sons are grown up, one is 24, one just graduated from college, is 21, and they are getting into the real life here. And we always think that, making home, there has to be somebody who makes home.
Right.
And if you all go out to make money, then you make money, and you don't have a home.
Yeah.
You have a building. And I keep telling them. But, maybe, that's my philosophy, my thinking. But she being always there with me, I think it helped me to study more, to continue to do things I wanted to do. And at one point, when I quit my job, I started doing these other subjects. I had a little more time at that point. So I think it was more of a passion, more of when I saw that so many people really want me to get all these other things that I could help. That's what my guru wanted, and I wanted to fulfill his mission through my business.
To help
so, that's how I came across. It is difficult, I would say, in the sense because we are, no matter what, coming from a different country, particularly our generation. We are not born or brought up here. We come with a very different culture.
Right.
We don't inherit everything here right away. So we have a mixed feelings, mixed ways of dealing things. So there is always a way that if you want to be upfront, if you want the business to be known, we always have to be one step further, one step ahead. And I took that as my mission to be a good, knowledgeable person. I always believe that you got to have good knowledge. If you have good knowledge about your subject, in a country like America, they honor that, they respect that. Give you examples, like I have many American clients, although my clientele is more dominant with my community, because I think they feel comfortable coming and talking and letting me know, things that they have. But I do have quite a few American clients, and this is the case of, I would say, Ron and Francine. Ron and Francine were my clients, tax clients, and they were very, humorous, very lively people. They came one day, and I saw them. Francine's wife was kind of not in a good mood. So I asked Francine, "What happened? You're not smiling today. Is everything okay?" And her husband, answered, said, "They call me Satya here instead of Satya. They all call me Satya." So, Satya, I got a good low-interest mortgage to refinance. And the thing is that I had to sign on the piece of paper right away to lock that rate.
Okay.
So I signed.
And didn't
ever
tell
since I have signed, Francine is very upset that I did it without talking to you. That's my reward.
Right.
That they trust so much, although he did the right thing. But his wife was not very happy that he went ahead and did it.
Because she trusted you more for that knowledge.
Right. So I think here, if you acquire knowledge and if you place your business with honesty, showing that you are genuine, I think people respect you. And if there has been any, key factor in my business to be successful, I think that's it. I have always, tried to be genuine, tried to be honest, and made sure that, if there was anything we did even mistake, we stood up and we accepted that and we took care of it.
Right.
And people recognized it. And here, I think you get rewarded when you come out to be. There is a lack of such person, such number of people. There are a lot of financial advisors, a lot of tax consultants, but if you can come out to be one who is genuine, who is honest, who is always there for the client, like you see today, the financial situation, not only U.S. but the whole world is is in a very complex situation. Everybody is worried about the downturn of the financial market and the financial industry. But I always call my clients up front whenever I see something like this happening. The market is down. I take a proactive role to call at least to those who I think I know they're all concerned. If I call my clients and say, I know the market condition, I know what is happening, we're making some changes, we're up on it, don't worry, I'll take care of you. I think that gives that client a sense of reliability. So what it comes down to, that if you come out to be a person who people can rely upon, I think you'll be all right. And in this country, we have a chance to get to wherever we want to.
And I think finance is like really important matter, not like a doctor and the health matter, but still finance is kind of the second important matter in a person's life.
Absolutely.
So how do you make sure that, like, of course you do have the knowledge, but people come from different backgrounds, so you must be having a tough time giving everyone different kind of advice. So well, what is any lesson from that?
The investment side of my business, so the financial planning side of the business, anyone who does investment have to be attached to a brokerage firm. And I'm attached to a brokerage firm called HD Vest Financial Services. And they are situated in Dallas, Texas. So I am linked with them to do all the transactions. And I use their programs and systems. And they have expertise of each subject. Insurance, retirement, college education, estate planning. And I'm not alone. They are there in the background. If I pull the curtain behind me, my office, I think there are about 400 people working, giving me the support for my clients. And that's huge. I alone would not be able to do it. So I may be doing the tax situation with the employees that I have in my office, but when it comes to financial services, the things that needs to be done, the paperwork and everything is done by my staff. But the real program and the support system comes from the brokerage firm that I'm attached with. And I'm always the person who makes the decision about the portfolio, about the their allocations and everything. But yes, you are right, everyone is not the same. There are some group who are probably 50 plus, there are some who are just college graduate, just newlyweds. So everyone has their own different ways of leading towards financial success. And we have formulas. We have the asset allocation that we do based on the questions we ask. And then they fall in a group. There may be a group of people who are newlywed, there is a group of people who are close to retirement, there's a group of people who are retired. Although they may all have different objectives, but we meet them, every quarterly we meet with the clients, those who are doing investment with me. We send the quarterly reports and go over their financial objectives and make some changes. One thing that I probably say to everyone, with the kind of situation we are in now, the economic situation, I mean, we're in a very, very difficult situation. We have the credit crunch, we have the bank systems which are failing, we have bankruptcy going on, there are so many mergers and acquisitions going on. I mean, people in general are confused. Market is down like anything. Philosophically, we all understand this is the best time to invest because everything is so low. The house market is all down. Everything is slashed to almost 50%. It's a good time to buy. But what is lacking is the confidence. People are still not sure.
Is it going to come
where is it going
up
to go? Because nobody knows where we are going to go. And now we have this new president-elect, and we have a new batch of team coming in. So everybody is holding their money. They are not really, shedding it out to invest, although they all know this is a good time to invest. And I think people like us
under the pillow
are I mean, they're just holding it. Either they just don't want to take the risk because the lack of confidence. But I think this is where I think we, the financial advisors or the investment advisors, have a big job to do. And it's not only me. I think I have many colleagues, and we go to many meetings, and we try to convince our clients or the community that what is most important here is to look back. That so many times the country has undergone recession. the bear market has come.